Are you there? Sorry, I'm
Way sorry I'm late. Yeah, I had a real well, actually, nothing happened. I just forgot what time it was. Dustin just told me what time it was. And I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be doing stuff. I totally. I was like, oh god. So forgive me because I totally forgot what time it was. So let's all thank Dustin because he reminded me that I had to live stream. So let's thank him. I will be right back. I gotta go find my cigarettes. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me get myself together. Okay. So we have moved on to chapter 3 of Genesis. So, where we left off yesterday. Hello, peeps. Hello. Again, sorry I'm late. Thank Dustin that he's here. So, we left off on chapter 3, right? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I remember where we left off. Okay. So there was a giant dodgeball fight in space, and somehow God lost an arm. So then he made his own happy place on this big bowl of water. And then he's sitting there sulking over his left arm and gets bored and starts making things. Okay. And he's assuming none of the other gods are going to come to this place that he built. So he like builds it. But the first day, it's like so dark. It's so dark that he makes light. But then it's so light that he made not light. Like he made light and then dark, and then it was like, it rotated and stuff. But then he decided that the dark was too dark, because there's a thing called too dark. So he's like, make these tiny little stars, the exploding planets and whatnot. So he made all that. Then he's like, bored as shit, watching shit evolve, and then just bored as hell. And decides he's going to make land. And then he makes land. And then he's bored because what fun is it looking at brown? So, because the land is brown and whatnot. Anyway, because there is no trees. So he starts making these things. And then he makes a man, because he made all this green stuff. So now let's make a man to make it look nice. So that's what he does. But then again, things are evolving and there's still not anyone. Well, first time God tried this in chapter 1, I don't know what happened to the first lady or the first man for that. Because in chapter 1, he makes every fucking thing all in one day, like all at one time. So I do not know what happened to them. He must have already cast them out. Or they stayed in the garden on the other side, something like that. Because I don't know what happened to the first Adam and Eve. Well, they didn't even have a name. They were, or did Adam have a name? No. The first Adam and Eve did not have a name, so they were Meta Being 1 and Meta Being 2. But this Adam and this Eve, they are like mud beings. They are like literally made out of mud. So, anyway, this Adam, he's like, there's all this evolving going on, and there's still, even though like it didn't work out the first time, I think he's gonna need a girlfriend. He just can't sit around and play video games. Oh, hi, you guys. I'm sorry. My father should join. Oh, Ricky, Michael. My God, I'm so confused. Anyway, hi. I, you're late. I'm late too. Listen, I'm still trying to explain what happened. Oh, so are you still at work? Well, good. I got a great ass story to tell you. Anyway, let me tell you. So, God is still like, man. So he makes a girlfriend for Adam because he decides Adam can't just go around talking to animals that don't talk back all day. And he can't sit around playing video games in God's space. So God's like, you need a girlfriend. So, anyways, he knocks Adam out. He punches him in the face and knocks him out. And then he takes out his rib. He's like, take that. And then makes him a girlfriend. And then that's where we left off and where we will be picking up. So come on this way. I have cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chair with your name on it, and cat beds and canine space. I hope you're in your pajamas and I hope you got some warm ass coffee. I'm waving in from Ohio too. Michael, can you put your last name? Maybe you can call yourself Ricky Michael. Because it's hard. It's hard. If somebody ever has a kid, name him Ricky Michael. Because that's such a cool name. But anyway, we are picking up on chapter 3. Is your friend coming, Miss Mudduck? Miss Muddy? Is he coming? I really liked him. Okay. Anyway, now we're at the good part. Now, remember, God at this point is just chilling by himself. He is not paying attention to anything going on. He is on that video game smoking his blunt. He gives no fucks at this point. and God has a pet snake. And somehow that pet snake escapes and it finds Eve. And remember, this snake is God's friend, so you know it's smart as fuck. And God's not paying attention. Okay, I appreciate it. I like him. Anyway, God's snake escapade. Actually, it's not even a snake, it's a serpent. So it's got like feet and like little wingy things. It has a tongue, like, it does that thing. Anyway, anyway, this is God's pet. Come at me, bro. Man, look, God's not paying attention and this snake comes from nowhere. No, no, no. It's because it escaped out of God's house. It escaped out of God's room in Eden. Quit it. Anyway, now the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field. Okay, so at this point, it's not a reptile, it's a beast. So it's a warm blooded creature. That's why making it go on the ground is bad. So at first, it was a mammal. Got it. Got it. I don't know. Veda acts like somebody. Beta acts like Beta. Your grandma is the man. Don't talk shit about your grandma. I like her. Kinda. She's wild. Your grandma's wild. Mm, okay. So anyway, this was a mammal, okay? But that's why it's so cute and so lovey. Because it's furry. It's any beast of the field. So it's a mammal. Right. Got it. Which the Lord God had made. And he said to the woman, "Pet me under my chin, I purr. I have good time. Pet me under my chin. Pet my belly. Rub my belly. Oh my God, rub my belly." Um, he's like, "Rub my belly." And she's touching him, and he's like, and it's so great. And then he's like, "I'm hungry." And she's like, "Well, you can have anything." But he's like, "Okay, yeah, but I want that tree." And she's like, "No, no, no. No, God said no." I'm pretty sure God was like, "You'll die." And then this cunning little mammal, this little kitty cat, he said, I don't know. That might not happen." And she's like, "No, but he said it would." And then he's like, "Look, I don't see him here." And she's like, "You know what? You're right. Okay." So then she takes a bite of the apple and she's like, "Red pill. Oh my God, the government is fucking me over." And then, and then she's like, "I need to red pill Adam." And then she's like, runs over to Adam and she's like, "Eat this apple." And she shoves it in his mouth and he's like, "Holy shit, the government isn't responsible for everything bad." And he's like, "Oh my God." And then God, you know, hearing something, starts calling for Adam. Oh, because it's Adam's turn on the video game. So he's like, "Adam,
Adam! Adam, it's your turn. Adam, it's your turn. I'm not keeping this game on pause forever. I'm gonna unpause it and your character's gonna die in this and be my turn. I'm not playing with you. Look, you're taking too long. Look, 5 minutes in human time is like 7 days in God time. Look, this game's been on pause like 7 days in God time. Okay. Bye, Michael. I'll be right back. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. And God voice me right now. Yep. Anyway, Adam, I need you.
And then Adam jumped behind a bush. Remember? Or no, you didn't remember because I didn't tell you. Anyway, Adam jumped behind a bush and pulled Eve there too. And he was like, "Damn it, woman." And she was like, "Well, it was good though because now you know the government." And he's like, "Shut up, woman. I don't want to be red pilled. I wanted to be a liberal for life. Listen, you're screwing me up, woman." And and God is still calling in the background. And Adam, he put on his loincloth over his man meat and he jumps out and sees God and just tries to act on. And then God was like, "Why do you look different?"
Adam, why do you look different? Something's wrong. Something's not right in me. Something's missing. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And then Adam was like, "Look, I noticed my man meat is not all the man meat it could be. And, I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of you because, you might have bigger man meat. I don't really know because you wear clothes. So, you know, my mud, my muddy man meat is not adequate." And then God's like,
Who the fuck told you about man meat? What the hell is man meat anyway? Where did you even hear that?
and Adam was like, "That woman that you gave me fed me that apple. She didn't even give me the opportunity to say no. She just shoved it in my face. And it's your fault, probably. Indirectly. It's indirectly your fault because you thought this was a good idea. Yeah, take that, God, because I have the authority to do that. Because why not?" And then God looked at Eve and she was like, he was so cuddly. He, he was so cute. I couldn't. I couldn't tell him no. His stomach was growling. And then he was like, "You're not really going to die." And it turns out I really didn't die. So, the government is bad. And then God's like,
All y'all are bad. I don't even care. Like, I don't even care right now. You guys are so bad. Look, look, you, you fuzzy little mammally serpent thing. You are now a snake. Yeah. So get back up there to your room. You are now a snake. You eat dirt and shit. Go on. And then he tells Adam, your life's gonna suck forever. Have fun. And then he's like to Eve, Eve, your life is really gonna suck. And the whole world is gonna hate you for absolutely no reason. And they're gonna make up rules and then say it's my fault, but it's not exactly my fault because really, I'm just telling you to be nice to your boyfriend and you're going to have a lot of kids. So it'll be okay, but it's going to be stressful, emotional stress, emotional pain. That's what you women get. Yep, take that. Eat that apple, mofo. Yeah, that's my best evil laugh.
Okay. Ah, okay. Now, at the end of all that, Adam called his wife's name Eve because she was the mother of all living. Also, Adam and his wife, the Lord God made tunics of skin. Okay, so they're no longer mud people at this point. Now they are skin. You missed all the good shit, Michael. Rewind it. Okay. So they're no longer mud people. Now he made them skin and gave them clothes. So, Miss Muddy, you still here? Mm. Then the Lord God said,
Behold, the man has become like one of us, to know good and evil, and to know, lest he, and now, lest thou he put out his hand to the tree of life and eat and live forever. Look, there are two trees. Okay, well, we start at 8, right? 8. How about 8 there? 8:15? I don't know. 8:15. Well, either way, I'll be here so you can join whenever you want. I'll still be reading these crazy ass stories. I don't save my videos. I'm supposed to. My dad bought me things, but I forget I saved all my animal videos though. Okay. Anyway, now there's two trees, and now we don't want them to eat of the other tree, the tree of life, and live forever. They're
therefore, there, what the fuck is happening? Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening. Therefore, Therefore, the Lord God sent him out of the Garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed a cherubim east of the Garden of Eden, and a flaming sword which turned every way to guard the way to the tree of life. Wait till you find out where that is. And it is there, but it's in a very, very strange place. Okay. Anyway, we're going to go on to chapter 4. But I'm going to tell you real quick. I need to take a break and smoke a cigarette. So if anybody wants to talk to me in the chat, now would be a great time to do it so I can smoke this cigarette before we get to this next story because it is the best. And there's a lot of good shit in here. It's like literally very, very short, but you can put so much action in it. It's amazing. Oh shit, I gotta call my dad real quick. Hold on. I
Hello,
forgot.
Nick. It's 9 p.m.
Hold on.
What kind of bird is always out of breath? A puffin. Have a wonderful day.
A puffin bird. I bet my dad's watching. I was kicked off Discord during the Q movement. My dad's not answering. Well, Dad, if you're watching, I call. I'll take my pills. No, I was kicked off Discord. I was kicked off a lot of platforms during the Q movement because pro Trump and stuff. It's a real problem. Okay, but like I'm really upset my dad didn't pick up. Because usually my dad would say hi to everyone, but he never said hi. Mm. Okay, well, fuck this. We're going to do chapter 4. Okay. Now, Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, and said, I have acquired a man from the Lord. Then she bore again, this time his brother Abel. Now, Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And the process of time came that Cain brought an offering of the fruit of the ground to the Lord. Abel brought the firstborn of their flock and their fat. What are the sacrifice rules? No one knows. There is none yet. Okay. And then it says, and the Lord respected Abel and his offering, but he did not respect Cain and his. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. And then God said,
Cain, why you angry, cuz? Yeah, you're mad because blah, blah, blah. Did you ever think it was your attitude? Did you ever think maybe do this because you like doing it? Not because you have to, not like, here you go, here's a present. Yeah, I know it's something you have to do, but it should make you feel good. You have to do it so other people can, be okay and stuff. It's not like you have to do it for no reason. There's a reason, you know. You should do it because you like it. And then I'll be happy because you're not shitty and I won't be shitty. It'll be a good time. Everybody will have fun. Just cheer up, Buttercup.
yeah, I was kicked out for way more than political reasons, cousin. I was the best at everything. So, and the Lord said, okay. Now Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass while they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and killed him. Wow, I just cannot. Okay. And the Lord said to Cain,
Cain, have you happened to see Abel?
and Cain said, am I his babysitter? Am I supposed to know where he is? And then God was like,
You're an asshole. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff. Yeah. Who do you think you are? You ain't nobody. What do you do when no one knows? What the hell? Really? You think I'm God. I know everything according to everyone. So, like, I know when people die. I definitely know that because I get angels. So, like, I know that your brother's dead. Obviously, you know where he is because you killed him. Why do you lie to me? Why do people always lie to me? They lie to me, they lie on me, and none of them will lie for me. Yeah, like I would need somebody to lie for me. At least at this point in my life, I don't need nobody to lie for me. Man, why? Why did you lie? Look, look, I'm just, eh, I'm done with you. Okay? I can't. You are going to be a vagabond forever and not even the cool kind. Not even the blues traveler is going to sing about your kind of vagabond, son. You're going to be the kind of vagabond that smells like pee in front of the grocery store. Take that.
and Cain said, what? What? No. Who does that? Nobody's doing that. What? No. Man, because the second they hear that I killed Abel, they're gonna be all over me, dude, like white on rice. Flies on shit. It's gonna be all bad. And then God's like, no, hold on. Let me think about it. Here's what I'll do. I'll make an announcement to the world right now.
If anybody kills Cain, I'm going to kill them and everybody else because his punishment is from me, not from you. Got it. And then God,
God made that announcement across the whole world for some reason. Because for some reason he could do that back then. There was only a small amount of people, I suppose. And still don't know what the sacrificing rules were. But we're gonna find out because God is bored scrolling on his phone. He's just letting shit happen. Okay. And okay. No. Okay. Okay. Where are we at? Then Cain went out and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Enoch. And he built a city and called the name of his city after his son, Enoch. So she bore a son, and he built a city. Who built the city, Cain or Enoch? Maybe Cain did, and then named the city Enoch. And Enoch was born Irad. See all these fucking names. I'm just not. I'm just not with these fucking names. Chapter 4 is fucking names. Chapter 5 is names. Okay. So, while these names are going on, remember, all these people are being born. God is just chilling. And everything is happening on the earth that wants to happen on the earth. The angels are fucking around. The humans are fucking around. Everybody is just fucking around, right? So, now, it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves, who they chose. These are like Hercules and shit. Like all the Herculean figures all throughout history and every single religion. These are those guys. Somebody say they're not because they're myth. And hold on, that's my dad. Hey, Dad. No, I'm live streaming right now. You want to say hi?
So you're doing your live stream right now?
Yeah, you want to say hi?
Hello, Bible people. Nice to meet you. God bless you and amen. Nick, take your pills.
I'm going to take my pills, Dad. I'll call you as soon as I'm done.
All right, well, I'm going to bed pretty soon, so I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, love you too. Bye, Dad.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? Okay. Okay. All the cats are in the house. All right. So, here we go. Now, where did we leave off? Okay. So, all the mythical men, right? And the Lord said, my spirit shall not strive with man forever. Because you quit paying attention, God. Look, I've told you this. You quit paying attention and everybody got out of control. It's what happens when parents don't pay attention to the kids get stupid. That's what happens. That's not what happened with me. Okay. So anyway, my spirit shall not strive with man forever, for he is indeed flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, they bore children to them. Those were the mighty men of old men of renown. That's what I said, isn't it? Like these are the Hercules type guys. I don't know all the names of Conan. Was that a real guy? I wonder if Conan was a real guy. Anyway, guys like that. Then the Lord saw the wickedness of man was great on the earth, and that every intent and thought of his heart was only evil. Well, they were mud men to begin with. They started out mud people. I'd be a bit salty about being a mud guy. I'm just kidding, except for I'm not. I'm not kidding about being a mud guy. That would be so cool. Anyway. Then the Lord saw, and every intent was evil continually. The Lord was sorry he had made man on the earth, and he was grieved in his heart. So the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created on the face of the earth, both man, beast, creeping thing, birds, for I am sorry that I have made them. But Noah Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. This is the genealogy of Noah. Noah was a just man, perfect in his generations. Noah walked with God. And Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay, here we go. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. So God looked upon the earth, and indeed it was corrupt, for all the flesh had corrupted their way on earth. And God said to Noah,
This shit sucks, bro. Look, it's a whole problem. Look, it's over. I am done. I'm done. It's over. It's over. I'm gonna kill all of them. So, make yourself an ark of gopher wood. Look, I'm gonna give you the directions. You just here. I'll take a picture of the directions. Right here on Pinterest. You make this because I'm not saying it. It's a lot of stuff. So you take the directions and you make this. Write it all down. There you go.
I'm not reading all of that. Then the Lord said to Noah,
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Come into the ark, you and your household, because I have seen you are righteous before me in this generation. You shall take with you 7 of every clean animal, a male and female, 2 of each animals that are unclean. Just go get the animals, 1 of each. I'm imagining in my mind right now old ass Noah running around trying to catch a leper. It'd be the best ever. Could you imagine him riding a giraffe? Oh man. Oh man, I'm so done. Oh, that's great. Anyway, so go get all of it, right?
and Noah did all that, okay? And then Noah was 600 years old when the floodwaters were on the earth. So Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives went to the ark because of the waters of the flood. Oh, oh my God. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were on the earth in the 600th year of Noah's life in May, the 17th of May. On that day, all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened, and the rain was on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. So it started May 17th. On that very same day, Noah and Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, Japheth, and Noah's wife and 3 wives of his son entered the ark. They and every oh my God. Why do you say this so many times? Oh my God. Oh man. If you rode a turkey, oh holy crap, forget about it. I would die. Anyway, knowing all the animals and his family and shit, all of them entered the ark. They had to say that in 2.5 chapters. Okay. Now the flood was on the earth 40 days. The waters increased and lifted up the ark, and it rose high above the earth. The waters prevailed greatly, increased, and the waters okay. The waters prevailed greatly, increased on the earth, and the ark moved about on the surface of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly, and all the hills and all the high hills under the whole heaven were covered. The waters prevailed 15 cubits up, and the mountains were covered, and all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds, cattle, beasts, all of it, every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life. All that was on dry land died. So he destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground. But say it again. Okay. Okay. No one knows with him, Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive, and the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. So God forgot about his bathtub. So 150 days has to be like a half hour God time because it took that long for it to flood out the floor of God's bathroom before he even noticed. Okay. And then God remembered his rubber ducky in the bathtub, his Noah in the Ark bath toy. He remembered it. And God made a wind, so he shut off. He shut off the faucet and unplugged the plug, and the water went. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters receded continually from the earth. At the end of 150 days, the waters decreased. Then, so it like took an hour and a half for the water to go down. Wow. Then the ark rested in the 7th month, October. So the ark rested in October 17th on the mountains of Ararat, and the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. October, November, December, January. January 1st, the tops of the mountains were seen. So it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened up the window of the ark, which he had made, and then he sent out a raven, which kept going to and fro until the waters had dried up from the earth. He also sent out from himself a dove to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground. But the dove found no resting place, and she returned to the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. So he put out his hand and took her. And he waited another 7 days and sent the dove out again. But then the dove came back with a freshly plucked olive leaf. And no one knew that the waters receded. So he waited another 7 days. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't know. But probably not. Oh, I know. No. Michael, no. Okay. Then God spoke to Noah, saying,
Okay, stop lying to the people. It's time to leave. Get out of the boat. Stretch your legs. It's all good. 15 minutes of sun a day keeps the doctor like me away. Yeah, probably. Something happens. You need to come outside. Okay? Come on, get off the boat. Okay? So, get off the boat.
So God called Noah to get off the boat. Okay. Okay. So you guys need to get off the boat and you need to go be fruitful and multiply. So Noah and his wife and all of everybody went out with them. Because as I say that again. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord and took of every clean animal and every clean bird and offered a burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a soothing aroma. And the Lord said in his heart,
This was a lot of work. I'm never doing this again. I'm never. Man, this was such a pain in the ass because I forgot and I flooded my floor. Forget about it. It's never happening again. Oh my God. My dad was so mad at me for that. Have you guys ever met Ancient God? No, yeah, he is terrible. No. Mm-mm. No. I feel real bad and I'm never doing that again.
so God said he's never doing that again. So we're going on to chapter 9. Okay. So can I pause right here real quick? Does anybody got anything to say? Feel free to chat. Does the chat work? You can chat. There's a few people watching, probably. You can tell me what you think. Is this a good story? I think it's a great story. It's really fun. Michael, Miss Muddy, what do you think? It's good. What do you think about the story? Like, do you think I nailed the Cain and Abel story? Oh, there's a lot more people watching now. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna go to chapter 9. So, God blessed Noah and his sons and said,
Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth, and the fear of you and the dread of you will be on every beast, every bird, every everything, okay? They are given to your hand. Everything that lives is food for you. I have given you all things, even the green herbs, but you shall not eat flesh with its life. That's its blood. So you can't eat nothing alive because, ew. Okay, worms. Because if you do, I'm gonna kill you, and it's gonna be some shit, yo. Uh, from the hand. What okay, I'm not okay. Whoever sheds a man's blood, by his blood, he whoever sheds a man's blood, by man his blood shall be shed. For in the image of God he made man. Who did? Because I am not a mud person. I'm a meta person. Okay. And as for you, be fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply in it. And Noah and your sons, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that is with you. Everything, all that go out of the ark, I will establish my covenant. Never again shall flesh be cut off by the waters of the flood. Never again shall there be a flood to destroy the earth. This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations. I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. And it shall be when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the rainbow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh. The water shall never again become a flood. The rainbow will be in the cloud. I will look on to remember the everlasting covenant. This is the sign. Oh my God. I'm not saying it again. I've said it 7 times. I'm not saying it again.
Now, the sons of Noah who went out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham was the father of Canaan. These three were the sons of Noah. And from these, the whole earth was repopulated. And Noah began to be a farmer, and he planted a vineyard. Then he drank of the wine and was drunk, and became uncovered in his tent. And Ham saw the nakedness of his father and told his 2 brothers outside. So was he laughing at his daddy's pecker? He's like, dude, you should see dad's pecker. Hi, cousin Ollie. But anyway, but Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it on both their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. Their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. So Noah awoke from his wine and somehow knew what his younger son had done to him. What? So Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him. My mom said he cut off his pecker, but I don't think he cut off his pecker. But this is what he said. Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants he shall be to his brethren. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant, And may God enlarge Japheth, and may he dwell in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. So all the days of Noah were 950, and then he died. Dun, dun, dun. I did drop from 8 to 5, and now 4. Okay. But I am gonna have to end right here, though. Because I've actually only been doing this for an hour. Wow, we did a lot of reading in an hour. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like live streaming better than videos because the hour on my video, I only get through like one chapter. Okay, well, actually, we could do 10 is genealogy. Okay. Okay. Yep. Chapter 10 is just fucking names and genealogy. Chapter 11 is where we can pick up tomorrow because they'd be a brand new chapter. That's what we'll do. We'll do chapter 11 tomorrow. So I want to tell everybody to have a good night. It's time to give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass and have the greatest night ever. I know Jesus loves me, Mrs. Muddy, but do you? Okay. Okay. So we are going to pick up on Who is a Duck? And we are going to pick up on chapter 11 tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Wednesday, right? I don't know what day tomorrow is. Might be Wednesday. Aw, Miss Muddy, I love you. Okay. Cousin, I love you also. And whoever else is watching. I love you guys the best. You are the best chat on all of YouTube. Everybody always says that, but I absolutely mean it because you guys make this totally fun for me because I did hate it before. So thank you. Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, awesome. Sweet. But I'm going to go out here and see if the raccoons will come because I want to feed them bologna. But I might live stream at the same time as they come. So I might not have any more animal videos. Anyway, I'm going to go see if I can get them. So I love you guys so much. You are the best ever.